Hi, in this training module, I'm going to help you answer a common question asked by interviewers. Why should we hire you? Or why are you the best person for the job? Through this question, the interviewer wants to know why you would be a better option to hire than other candidates. The interviewer also wants to make sure that you know what they are looking for in a job and that you have the ability to do the job if you were hired. One of the goals of the interview is to determine whether you are a good fit for both the role and the organization. While answering this question, you will need to balance your personal career goals and the job role. You need to first decide if the job is a good match for what they are looking for in your next role. Only then you can truly add value to the organization. Here are some of the key points you should remember while preparing to answer this question. First, focus on the employer needs, not yours. Though the question, why should we hire you, seems like the focus is on you and your wants, it's really not. Your personal career goals are certainly important, but this question is an opportunity to explain how you will bring value to the company. To prepare, research everything you can about the business agenda and the organization. Read its website, social media, quarterly reports, press releases, and recent news stories about the company. Look at what are their goals, where do they see themselves headed in the future, how can your talents help them get there. Through this question, the employer is evaluating whether you are aware about the requisite skills and experience required for the job. Your past accomplishments would bring value addition to this company. Your communication skills are being evaluated, your attitude, and your future career goals. To know how you should prepare for an interview, go through the interview tips module I have shared in the link in the description box. The next point is reflect on the job itself. You can learn a lot about the job from the job description. Most job description outlines not only the job responsibilities and qualifications, but also what core skills are required to be successful in an organization. Target 3 or 4 skills that you see in the list and explain how you have demonstrated them in the past. You'll get extra points if you can weave in some language from the listing. For example, if one of the core skills required is business acumen, then you can say something like, I know that business acumen is one of the critical skills required for this position. Let me give you a few examples as to how I have applied this skill in my career so far. In a nutshell, when you reflect on the job, you need to see if your experience matches the job description, whether you have the requisite skills, whether you have the relevant education, and whether you are indeed able to fulfill the roles and responsibilities listed in the job description. The next point is avoid cliches. Using tried words or phrases like hire me because I am a hard worker or I am self-motivated to articulate your value is one of the biggest mistakes which candidates make. Rather than telling the interviewer that you are a self-starter, back it up with an anecdote that shows that you have collaborated well with co-workers in the past. I am a team player. I know you have probably heard that before. So let me give you an example. This is a way in which you can start the conversation. Some of the cliches that you should avoid are, I have no weaknesses. I am a hard worker. I am a perfectionist. I am a workaholic. I am a natural leader. I am self-motivated. The next point is don't undersell yourself. Now, a lot of candidates tend to do that by not mentioning their accomplishments or not mentioning their, the awards and recognition that they have received. Tell them about your past accomplishments and achievements. If you are a fresher, tell them about your certificates, your internships that you have done, which is relevant for the role that you are being interviewed. You should speak about your strengths, your accomplishments, certifications that you have done, your internships, if you have added value to the community, and any kind of state or national level awards that you have achieved. Now let's see some examples. Before that, there is one more point that I would like to tell you about. Prepare yourself in advance. First, this is very critical. You should record your video while practicing your mock interview. Keep practicing till you like what you see and hear. Get unbiased opinion from friends and relatives, and be ready to answer all the questions which are mentioned in your CV. Don't compare yourself with others. Lot of time we have seen that, candidates tend to compare themselves with others, saying that, I am much better than the previous person who had interviewed because I have so and so skills. First of all, avoid doing that. Speak about yourself. And as I explained earlier, speak about your strengths, your accomplishments, and overall how you have added value to any other previous organization. If you're a fresher, then how have you added value to the community at large? Or if you have received any kinds of awards and accomplishments, speak about them. Now, let us see some examples. If you're a fresher and say you are seeking a digital marketing position and you are asked this question, you can respond by saying that, I am curious to learn more and improve my skill set. To get some exposure in digital marketing, I interned with FRQ ad agency for 3 months and acquired basic understanding of Google AdWords, SEO practices and copywriting. I also have a digital marketing diploma to my credit from TRE University. I may lack professional experience at this point, but with my educational background and qualifications, I believe I can add value to your organization if hired for this position. So this sounds very positive. This sounds that you are wanting to add value to the organization. This also talks about your previous internship experience as well. Let's see another scenario. Say you are a fresher and you are seeking a position in finance. You can say something like, I have always had a keen interest in the financial sector, and becoming an investment banker seems like the right calling for me. I pursued an MBA in finance, which has equipped me with technical knowledge and a strong foundation to qualify for this job. I understand the industry trends and I believe I have a right acumen for this job. I'm keen to use my knowledge and gain some more if hired. I can assure you that I will put my best foot forward. Now, when you talk like this, the interviewer at the other end is able to understand that you are passionate for this particular job. You have done MBA in finance, which talks about your educational background as well. So whenever you explain as to why you are the right fit, always touch upon critical aspects which are relevant to the job description. Let's see another example. Say you are an experienced sales professional applying for a sales opportunity. You can say something like, my sales skills and managerial experience make me an ideal candidate for this position. For example, at my last job, I managed a sales team of 5 employees and we had the top sales record of our company branch. I can bring my success and experiences to this job. Now, when you talk like that, what happens is the person at the other end, the interviewer can actually understand that you are alluding not only to your skills, but also to your previous leadership responsibilities. And it is quantifiable because you are saying that you have achieved the top sales record in your previous company. So this is how, if you're an experienced sales professional, touch upon your experience and touch upon your previous accomplishments when you are answering this question. Let's see another scenario. Experienced IT professional applying for a project manager position. You can say something like, I have the ability to find my niche within a group and support everyone's efforts. For example, my last job involved a lot of team projects. I have always been able to recognize my teammates' skills and delegated tasks that fit each person's skills. I know this job involves a lot of teamwork and group projects, and I know this is a work style in which I excel. Now, this is a great example of how to effectively use the STAR interview response technique, in which you structure your answers to describe a past situation. So you describe the situation, you describe your task, your action, and the result. Here, the candidate uses this technique to also point out that she is aware of the employer's company culture and focuses on collaborative teamwork, showing how his or her own experience aligns with these priorities. So, if you want to know more about how to use the STAR technique, you can, go through my interview tips module. I have mentioned the link in the description box below. Now, to sum up, first, research the company and the job description. Second, focus on the employer needs. Third, do practice or mock interviews. Fourth, beware of making comparisons. Fifth, avoid cliches and don't undersell yourself. And sixth, focus on value addition. I hope this module has been helpful for you to actually answer this particular question as to why we should hire you. Thank you and wish you all the very best.